Hey, what's up? I'm Brian Collins. Thank you for checking out this video. Today I'm drawing a fox on Strathmore Tone Tan paper with, to begin with, I'm using a mechanical pencil, a .5 HB lead, and I'm going to be transitioning to Prismacolor Softcore Premier pencils, which is predominantly what I use for making art that is in color. So I start out with a little pencil sketch and laying things out, how I want them to kind of play together as far as images go. I didn't know what the fox was going to do or what other elements might be in the piece. So I started thinking about foxes and my experiences with them. And when I lived in Colorado, I was on a bicycle ride with my family and we saw a group of fox kits that were playing with their mother, just jumping all over each other. And we stood there and watched this for like 10 minutes, and it was just an amazing experience. And when we went back home, we had a mouse infestation at the time, to the point that you'd turn out the lights, try to go to sleep, and you'd hear them. And one night I actually woke up. I thought I heard one right by my head. Turn on the light. Sure enough, it was hanging from the edge of the lampshade, doing chin-ups, I guess. It's what mice do at night. So anyway, I decided to include the mice with the fox, since the two memories had sort of come together for me in my head. And as you can see here, I have put down a little bit of the black shading that I like to work on top of. And, just kind of like when you do an underpainting, if you're familiar with painting at all. So you build your layers on top of lighter, less complete layers, I guess you'd say. So I start out kind of soft when I work, and then I get gradually more aggressive and pushing the colors in harder and harder to blend them together. I guess that's a little bit of a secret that I normally wouldn't share, but hey, you took the time to watch the video, so that's what you're going to get is some of the tips and tricks and secrets. So I kind of skip forward here in the video, or in the process of the drawing. Got a lot of the fox's coat done, and you can see that I used a ton of different shades of oranges, browns. I used a little bit of a greenish gold, some flesh tones. There's even a little bit of pink and light blue in there. And these are all just things that I like to do to keep things whimsical. I don't want anything to ever look too realistic. If you want to see realism, you can go find a fox. So I just decided to give you my own interpretation of it. And that's kind of something that I do with every piece, and you may or may not enjoy doing that as well, as far as just using some unrealistic colors blended in with the realistic colors. And so that's part of the process, is finding something that works for you and is going to visually have the effect that you want it to have. So I have gone back in here. I'm using a little bit of white to blend things in. Sometimes you guys have asked if I use a blending tool at all, and I don't. I use different shades of white and gray for my blending, and it seems to work. It gets all the colors pushed in together, and just comes out how I like. And I got a little bit of a blue outline going on here between the center colored mass of the image and the black outline. I do like to use a black outline. I was a tattoo artist for a long time, and so that's just kind of how I learned to draw. And I still like the way it makes images pop off of the paper, especially with this tone tan. So I'm going back and going over the pencil, the graphite pencil, with the black for the outline, and just continuing to blend and build. I guess those are the two words that best describe how I achieve the look that I do. Just blending and building, putting colors on top of each other, complementing colors, varying tones and shades, making sure in this piece that I have enough black contrast on the fox's legs so that you get the motion out of the piece, and you get more of a dynamic moving forward, I guess, because the fox is jumping, and I want him to look like he's kind of literally jumping up and forward off of the paper. And contrast will do that for you. You put dark next to light, and it just creates that dynamic feeling. So hopefully that's another tip that might help you out a little bit. And just some background technical stuff. I'm going to be ordering a new mic, so hopefully you guys will have better sound next time. And check me out on Periscope at Use Every Color if you want to watch me draw live. Thanks a lot.